Yay! We are live. Happy
Hello.
Friday. What's up, girl?
Happy Friday. I am so glad it's Friday. The sun's shining. Can't wait to
I
get
know.
outside and enjoy some fresh air.
And it's a beautiful day. Actually, it's so funny. Like when you start seeing people, like you have your fall get up on. I've got my fall get up on,
Yep.
right? Like the fall clothes have come out.
I've been dying to wear a sweater. I said, I know I'm going to be like eating my words in about a month or so, but I don't care. I'm enjoying this sweater weather.
For sure. For sure. All right. Well, I know we have some people interested. A lot of people probably catch it on the replay, which is cool. I'll let you know if some people jump on, hopefully in a few minutes. But I really wanted to do this because I think, of course, my phone's dinging. It's a great time of year to go into your closet and just kind of like take a look at stuff. Like, so we're switching over the wardrobe switch. Listen, it's not crazy like how my mom used to make it like back in the day. Cause I mean, I feel like we wear things more all year round, but I do know that like in my closet, especially, I have a lot of pieces that there's three categories. I always tell people there's the stuff that you cannot, it's not worth trying to sell. So you put it in a bag and give it to somebody that could use it. Then there's the category of like, this is crap and you just got to throw it out because it has like stains on it. So fine. But then there's that category of like, and it doesn't even need to be luxury. Like people think it needs to be like all this high end stuff, which by the way, if any of you watching have high end stuff, Janine is going to be able to help you with that because don't try to do it on your own. It's actually kind of hard. But you know, just even like the middle end stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff like a J. Crew top that has tags on it. And you don't want to just give it to somebody because maybe, listen, $10 adds up, $13, like all this money can add up. And then you can invest in new pieces in your wardrobe. So I thought, why not have Janine come on? She has this awesome job now at The Real Real. For those of you that don't know what The Real Real is, it's an awesome site. I love it because I like designer stuff. And why not get gently used, gorgeous pieces? And sometimes I like it because you can't get those pieces anymore. Like they're, you know, they're limited edition or whatever. But I said, why not have Janine come on and talk about it? Because we were just chatting before we came live about how you can sell stuff on your own, but it's not super easy. Like you have to handle people's money. And then what happens if people aren't happy with what they have, right? I've done it, but it isn't actually really easy for busy moms or busy people for that matter. Side note, and then I'm gonna let you talk because I've had like 8 cups of coffee this morning. I sold a Kate Spade handbag on Facebook on a mom's group back when I was in Connecticut, and this woman bought it. It was brand new, by the way. I think I had used it like once. So she buys this bag. I think I sold it for like $100. It was like a $400 bag, like gorgeous leather. So she buys it, comes to my house, dumbass, by the way. Okay, that's beside, my husband was home at the time, not a big deal. She comes, takes the bag. She said something like, oh, this isn't what it looked like on the picture. And I'm like, you're taking it. I've held it for you for now 2 weeks. She's asked me to pick it up. Then she messages me back and says she wants to return it like a few days later. Now, fuck that. Excuse me. Yes, I'm cursing. She knew where I lived. Like there's crazy people out there. I'm not saying she was crazy, but she was a little unhinged because she was like giving me her sob story about how she couldn't afford it. And I was like, OMG, this woman knows where I live. Okay, so moral of the story, if you have stuff and you've been thinking about getting, rid of stuff in your closet and you want to make a few dollars, Janine's your girl. I see someone jumped on. Say hi when you're here, you guys. Would love to, if you have questions after Janine kind of talks about what she does, then I would love to have her answer them. But Janine's your girl. I actually have bags of stuff that I'm going to hand her this week. So yay.
Yay. All right. So just to kind of touch a little bit more on the company, The Real Real, we've been in business for about 10 years. Our CEO and founder, she actually started the company on the West Coast and was literally driving up and down the Pacific Coast Highway, just like with a U-Haul, and taking like items that her friends weren't using anymore. So it just, now 10 years later, we have 22 million shoppers on our site. We are the #1 resale luxury consignment company in the world. So we, like I said, 22 million shoppers throughout the entire world, which means you have a huge platform for your items that you want on there. And then it's like we talk about the sustainability and how fashion is circular, right? So instead of, which we all do, shop at Zara, Banana Republic, things like that. But honestly, you can shop on our site and get beautiful high-end designer items for a fraction of the price, and you're just keeping the sustainability factor, which is super important to the company and to a lot of people. But yes, we have like the trifecta, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes, all of the super high end. But then we also have contemporary casual stuff like Diane von Furstenberg, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, which a lot of people, they tend to think that the Real is all super high end luxury, which of course, yes, we do have a market for that, but we have thousands. Literally, I went on our designer acceptance list today, and there's thousands of brands. I mean, there's brands that I've never even heard of. Streetwear is huge. Men's items. I mean, we literally have everything from children, women's, men's, home. So like accents, desk accessories, like maybe you got Tiffany pens from work and you're like, it's sitting there, you're, like stuff like that, like literally anything and everything you can think of. Jewelry is huge, branded and unbranded. So think your sterling silver Tiffany items. I myself, like my Tiffany, like the necklace with the heart and the tag, I've been sitting on that for 20 years since college. They sell on our site for anywhere between $300 to $500, which is amazing, right? So then, and it's pretty cool because there's a few different ways you can get paid too. So you list your items, you work with myself, and we go through your items together. I do virtual appointments, which is super easy for people. I send you a UPS label, you ship it all in, which is really cool. And then as your items sell, you get paid. You can either get direct deposit, a check, or site credit, which is really cool. So then you can just put the money back in and, consign a bunch of old stuff that's sitting in the back of your closet and then treat yourself to something new and special. Yeah, I don't know.
My friend Sharon just joined. She said she never heard of the Real. Sharon. So this is great because when we talk about, well, first of all, we like to shop. I know you like to shop, Sharon, but it's, you have young teenage daughters. So a lot of times, they will buy a dress for prom and then maybe it is a label and it doesn't have to be super high end, Sharon. The Real started as high end, right? But then as COVID kind of came around, from what you've told me, Janine, they've kind of ventured into like, you can consign Nike. So full point of my statement is that it is a lot of work to do on your own, and Janine can like literally help you streamline it. Yes, you do pay, like you won't get as much as if you just sold it to your neighbor, right? But at the same time, you're also getting in front of like all of these people looking for specific things, right? Or maybe not. Some people just need to save money, right? So
absolutely. And we do have, it's interesting. So we even have a get paid now feature with the higher end items if it's priced over $9.95. A couple of other cool little facts with our site. We literally sell a handbag every 90 seconds. Let me say that again. Every 90 seconds, we sell a handbag. It's insane. Watches, every 20 minutes, we sell a watch. It's like, I'm still blown away by it. I've been with the company only a couple of months, but it's such a great concept, and we're opening up stores all over the country. No, you don't have to be like a member. If like you don't have to pay any like fees or anything like that. Just when we first set you up, you'll sign, so you can get paid. You have to fill out, forms and, if you're doing direct deposit, like that kind of information. But no, you start out making, 55% commission, and then it goes up. The more you consign, the more commission you'll get back. And then if it's the higher priced item, so even if you start out, but you're consigning like a Rolex, you're going to get 80% commission back on an
Right.
item like that.
So all Sharon would have to do is link up with you and set up an account with you, and then you would work with her to go through her items virtually or in person, depending on where she is, and then
Mhm.
she could list them with you. And basically, you don't have to do any work after that, which is
Yeah.
amazing. You don't have to ship things out. You don't have to have psycho lunatics showing up to your house trying to return items that they bought. Yeah,
Yeah.
you missed the beginning part of that, Sharon. Go back and listen. It's not okay.
It's really cool because you have your own like my sales page. So you're able to see, it's so cool, the process, right? So you're able to see when the items are received in the warehouse. They go through, it's such a process. And I have to share this with people because I didn't realize how huge the company really was. We have a 500,000 square foot warehouse in Secaucus, New Jersey that I was able to go and see. So, I mean, literally, there's football size fields of people that are photographing the items. They get a rack of clothing, there's all this lighting and the mannequins, and they're just dressing mannequins all day. We have authenticators that are experts in Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes, like to make sure that everything is legit and authentic. So we take out literally all of the work. We do everything for you, which is amazing. And then you get paid once a month on those items. You're also able to get priced, like if there are special items, especially on the unbranded jewelry. I've actually consigned a bunch of like 14 karat gold stuff that I wasn't wearing anymore. You can take a photo and send it to me, and I send it in to, we have literally a jewelry expert like 24/7 that is just cranking out price quotes. So you don't even have to send it in until you get a price quote.
So
So that,
interesting. And I will tell you, I'll vouch. So I had heard of the Real Real before Janine started working there. I have a gorgeous, I should have brought them in and I probably could go get them, but I can post pictures. My weakness is expensive handbags. Like I love Prada. Like I think it's kind of like with shoes. Like I think people sometimes you just need that like classic piece. And I have some of them from when I could spend money on myself back, 15 years ago, but I've gotten gorgeous Prada bags, really good condition for like a fraction of the price. You have to understand that there are people out there, hard to believe, will get a Prada bag, a Gucci bag from their husband for Christmas. And they're like, oh, I wore it out once and like the color just doesn't go good with my outfit. Now, I'm not making fun of everyone, and I'm using that voice because I want to be that person that has income like that where I could just be like, the
oh
color
yeah.
doesn't work for me. Anyway, so there's like literally nothing wrong with it, but they can't return it at that point. So they sell it and then they go buy themselves something that they want. So I've gotten handbags from there. I have gotten some clothes. Personally, I've sold my old work clothes like DVF, Theory, all of these brands where I needed nice clothes for my meetings, but baby came along. The hips don't lie. They got a little bigger, but it still fit me. It wasn't me anymore, which is totally fine. But
Yeah.
the thing is people are like, oh my God, that print, you can't get it anymore. Or, so there's people on there like looking for stuff too.
Yes.
But kind of talk to some of the lower end items too, because I want people to understand that really like this
Yeah.
isn't just like, the middle to higher end luxury. Like talk about the lower end stuff and how that could work.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I think, like I mentioned, Michael Kors, um, you know, DVF. Then you have like, especially on the men's side, Nike, Adidas. There's a lot of like loungewear companies. There's, oh my gosh, it's actually overwhelming. There's so many, like.
Right.
Just like items, I guess, kind of like what we don't accept are maybe like Banana Republic and J. Crew and that kind of, those kind of stores. But Armani, we take. What else on the lower end? Let me just look at my.
Yeah. Can you pull it up and let us know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys, it's not like, you could, I'm sure Janine would be happy to talk to you, even
Yeah.
if you just listed some of the brands that you have. If there's no obligation, she could help you or it doesn't work out. But I think, it is important to have somebody, help you with stuff because I've done it. I do it all the time, and it's a heavy lift, man, doing it all on your own.
Yeah. And there's so many brands that I don't even like. Boy is one, Bless, BLK Denim, uh, Caravan. It's like there's a ton of like random kind of
Yeah,
brands that you could definitely even see at like Nordstrom Rack
yeah,
or
for
maybe like
sure.
some like boutiques and stuff like
I
that.
want to know who's watching. Who online right now needs to consign stuff? Like, drop a heart in the comments. I want to know who needs to consign stuff. I see 4 people watching right now. Do you have things in your closet that you could potentially listen? We don't need all of these things, but if you could make money from it, like, why not? So,
Yeah.
or have you consigned before? Like, was your experience good? Like, let us know. Let's get
Yeah.
some interaction going. It's Friday, people.
Marc Jacobs, that's another great seller,
Yeah.
which I've seen, Bloomingdale's and the department stores, but even like the jewelry stuff, like the Kate Spade and Michael Kors, like jewelry that was kind of big a little while ago, we resell that. Judith Ripka, Yerman, of course, Tiffany. On that side of things. But and then the kids' clothing, we take a ton of kids' clothing, boots, Uggs. We take Uggs. We take Fry boots. We take what's the other one? Sorels. I mean, coats. We didn't even touch on coats. We take, of course, the Montclair, but then we also take North Face. What else? What am I missing? Sunglasses. Everyone has a pair of at least Ray-Bans. I mean, come on. You have at least a pair of Ray-Bans or Michael Kors sunglasses. Scarves, keychains. It's pretty.
Kim, go through your closet. I'm sure you have stuff like I feel like it's good. You're like kind of helping people remember stuff that they
Yeah.
have. You know what
No,
I mean?
totally. This is what I do with my consigners. I'm like, I know you have like 5 pairs of sunglasses in your, because I do that, like the Gucci, like big, it's like ridiculous. I need to get rid of stuff myself.
For sure. But we like to hold on to stuff, you know?
You
But
do.
see, here's what I'm going to do. I have a few things. I have AG. Do you take AG?
Yep.
Jeans. So I have 2 pairs of AG jeans that my skinny ass used to fit into. I mean, I'm still thin, but like the hips got big. I have like stuff. I feel like for me, like I just want to give it to you to see what I could get. I'll just do site credit and just to see if I could get something new.
Yeah.
Maybe like another bag since I'm a bag whore, you know? Sorry. The
No.
real me's coming out today.
It's fun. I don't know. It just really is. I'm having like a blast with it, learning like new designers, up and coming, like a lot of contemporary casual streetwear is huge.
Lululemon?
We don't take Lululemon.
You don't?
No.
So
We
funny.
were, and then we got so much of it. So we'll do that from time to time too. Like, because people will ask, like, "Oh, are you taking this?" And we might not be taking it this month, but maybe next month we will. It just depends on how much inventory they have. But yeah, Lululemon was just like exploded. So
For sure.
we had a ton of it. So we stopped
Cool.
expecting it. But yeah, what else is that? Anyone have any questions?
Well, here, I'm trying to think the best way to get your information to them. So you know what? What we'll do is we will get your information. Okay, here you go.
Oh, yeah, Dooney bags, yeah.
There you go, Kim. So Janine's your girl. Like the thing with handbags is it's actually really hard to sell those on your own. And like I said, people are a-holes. Like I'm not even like I said, the woman that wanted to return a bag that she bought for me and she like knew where I lived. That freaked me out. But like the real takes care of all that stuff. So say someone gets the bag and they're like, "Oh, I don't like it." Like you are out of the equation. You don't have to deal with this crap. Which is good. So Dooney bags, yes. I was going to say for your information, what I'll do is I'll put it when I post the video, I'll put it in the top, but then also pop it in the comments so everyone has it. Or guys, you could just reach out to me. I'll hook you up with Janine. But yeah, like you'd be surprised how much stuff you have. And like I actually have a couple Tory Burch totes that I like, but I'm not, the problem is I don't use all my stuff anymore. And that's the issue. It's like I want to hold on to it, but it's like that attachment thing. But I know that there's another bag out there for me that, maybe would be a better fit. So,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But
That's
yeah, cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, this was fun. All right. Well, Kim has some Dooney bags for you, hopefully. I will post Janine's info at the end. She'll pop it in the comments as well once I post these. And yeah, you guys, just it's a good time to go do stuff like this. Like my full disclosure, my husband is like, okay, you're coming over to this closet. Do you need all these vests? Do you need all these shoes? And I like just it's so satisfying when I'm like, no, you can toss it. And he's like, yes,
Yeah,
this is so exciting.
it
So
really is.
it's hard. It's hard. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind as I'm going through stuff. Be like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can sell these instead of just giving them away, which do your duty. It is nice to give things to less fortunate, but also, we're not in the business of, we need to make money too. So
Yeah,
do it.
definitely.
Of course, Kim, you're welcome. Thanks for jumping on with us. I will be making sure that everyone that responded that they were interested catches the replay. But I'm just super pumped, and we get to hang out together on a Friday, which is exciting.
Yay. I know, right? It's like nice to take a little break for a few minutes.
For sure. We'll get back to work then. All right.
That's the beauty. I get to work.
This is work, actually. This is
It is
like
work.
you could never get in trouble with your boss because you're like, I'm networking. This is how I'm finding new clients. Come on.
Oh yeah. My boss is actually amazing. And we're actually going to be doing a jewelry event down here in New Jersey. Like for like the high end stuff, which is pretty cool. So they do like fun, different things, like just to also show our appreciation to the consigners. There's always like little specials that go on every month too, which is pretty cool. But yeah.
Is there gonna be champagne?
Oh yeah, like if you go to in store, like we have a couple of stores in Manhattan. We have one that just opened in Long Island. There's one in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm hoping New Jersey's going to get one. We'll see. But they're popping up all over the country now. So if you haven't heard of the Real, you definitely will. But we've been around for 10 years, gaining popularity. I'm a Jersey girl living in. Okay, awesome. Yeah. I live in Rutherford. I didn't even say I'm in Rutherford. I live in Rutherford. I am from upstate New York originally. But yeah, so you'll start to see the Real pop up brick and mortar stores, which are also really cool and fun to shop in as well. But check out the
Sounds
website.
Like a dream to me. Sounds like a dream to me. So.
It really is. So check out. It's therealreal.com. That's the website, just to take a look, browse, see what we have. So then when you are looking through your closet, they will list all of the designers that we accept. So just take a look there and just give me a shout if you have any questions.
All right. So is that what it should look like? Therealreal.com?
Yep, that's
Perfect.
it.
All right. Well, you guys have it. I will hook you up with Janine. We'll post her info, in the comments, with a way to get in touch with her. And like, you can just reach out to me as well. I'm excited. Awesome. All right. Well, we have to set an appointment up because I definitely need to show you some of my stuff. So,
all right, let's do it.
All right, you guys. Happy Friday. Thanks for jumping on with us.
Bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon.